Hawa watu wengine hawana mpango. Wacha musipoteze na we cannot hand over to people hawana mpango. Ati mpango yao Ruto must go. Sasa Ruto must go itakusaidia na nini? Hujui vile vijana wetu watapata kazi, hujui vile kilimo itaendelea, hujui vile watoto watasoma, huna mpango ya ajira ya vijana, you have no plan to do anything. Alafu ni mtakubali hii story yao watu ambao hawana mpango yoyote. Ati kazi yao kubwa ni ukabila, shares, sijui ya nani, sijui chuki, sijui kisirani. Hata mwangalia wakiongea, wanaongea na kisirani mingi sana. Ni kama sijui nani aliwakosea. Na kama wako na kisirani na mimi, wawachane na Wakenya wakuje tukutane kando huko. Kama namna gani? Nitawamalizia pale kando. Wao watu.
Welcome back once again to Bonita Media. Call me Boniface Owino. That is if at all we are meeting for the first time. And please don't forget to subscribe. Don't also forget to tell me where you're watching these videos from. If you're within the country, you can tell me which part of the country you are in. Or if you're outside the country, you can as well tell me which country you are in. You can as well drop me the flag of the country where you are so that I can know exact country where you come from. Now, thank you very much for those who already subscribed. People like Lillian, people like Billion, people like Jefferson Siringa, people like False, JBs. Thank you very much, guys. Caroline, thank you guys. Ombaka, Brayo, thank you guys. May God bless you. Asanteni sana. Now, let me say this, that I've been talking about this for quite some times. And one thing I can say is that if these people cannot come into an agreement, if these guys won't come into an agreement and agree and avoid these problems, because truth be told, there is going to be problem in this so-called opposition. There is going to be a very, very big problem because everybody is thinking that now is a mobilizer. Everybody thinks that is the best candidate. And I say this that after all these guys are just the same. Everybody thinks that if it's Gachagua thinks that he is the best person to become the president. Kalonzo Musyoka also thinks that he is the best candidate to become the president. Martha Karua the same. Fred Matiangi the same. Omtata the same. Though Omtata is not with them, we have got people like JB Muturu. All these people, putting them into one basket, tells you that all of them have got the interest. Have got interest of becoming the president. Regarding Gachagua, said something which I would like us to listen to very keenly.
Na vile mother amesema ni kweli. Nimeona wana shida huko Ukambani ati wakijaribu kufuruta Kalonzo, wakijaribu kutugawanya. Wacha tu ni confirm. Sisi si watu wajinga. Tukigawanyika tumekwisha. Tuliona wakati ya 1992 Kibaki na Matiba tukaumia. Hatuwezi angukia hiyo mtego. Sisi tutaketi. Maadha nataka kuwa rais, mimi nataka kuwa rais, Kalonzo nataka kuwa rais, Matiangi nataka kuwa rais. Lakini pale mwisho tutaketi. Tutoe mtu ya kungana na Kasongo.
Now that is Gachagua. Gachagua is talking about Kalonzo Musyoka. And recently we've had the soprano man saying that he's going to look for Kalonzo so that they can talk. I don't know why they want to look for Kalonzo. I don't know, maybe they want to lie to Kalonzo. But Kalonzo is also someone. Let me just talk about Kalonzo for a minute. Kalonzo is someone I don't know whether he is waiting he's waiting for these people to give him that chance. Like now we've endorsed you. Or I don't know whether he thinks that he is the best candidate or is perfect to become the president, because he's not mobilizing anything. If in this opposition, if there is somebody who is very poor in mobilization, is Kalonzo Musyoka. Gachagua is good in mobilization, but Gachagua is not fit to become the president. Let us just be open. Gachagua is fit for mobilization, can mobilize, can convince people, but Gachagua is not fit to become the president. I'm sorry to say that. Kalonzo is not a mobilizer. I don't know whether I should say that Kalonzo is fit to become the president. I don't know. We can't talk about Martha Karua. Those guys are not mobilizers. Maybe the person that we can say that is fit to become the president in this opposition is Fred Matiangi. I'm not endorsing anybody. I don't want people to think that I'm endorsing Fred Matiangi or not or what. But the truth is, I want us to look at the standard. Like, let us now look at this. Kalonzo Musyoka, Fred Matiangi worked. People liked his job. Everybody knows what he's capable of, what he can do and what he cannot do. For those who sat for the examinations back in 2016, that is how many years? That is 9 years down the line. Can I give you a story of Fred Matiangi? They know who Fred Matiangi is. I know some of you are at here in the comment section. You can just comment here, tell me how you felt when Matiangi was the CS of education. What he did for you guys. During the time that Matiangi was the CS of Interior, this guy was unpredictable. He really worked perfectly well. So everybody, some people, majority of the people knows that Matiangi is good, can work. But what is it that Gachagua did that, I'm sorry, I'm not tarnishing anybody's name, but I just want us to look at these people one by one. What is it that Gachagua did that makes him feel like he can come and tell Kenyans that I did this and therefore I'm fit to become the president? Other than just becoming the deputy president of William Samoei Ruto and then coming, boop, I want to be the president. What is it that Martha Karua has ever done for this country that can make her convince Kenyans? You know, what I'm trying to figure out, what I'm trying to look at is the convincing. What is it that you can use to convince people that you're fit to become the president? What is it that Kalonzo Musyoka has ever done that he can use to convince Kenyans that he's fit to become the president? Is there any? If there is no any, then these guys should sit down. Because I've told you that there is a lot of confusion coming. There is a lot of confusion coming in this opposition. You see, you're about to hear Kalonzo Musyoka saying that I'm fit, I'm the best person to become the president. Martha Karua the same will say that I'm fit, I am the only person who will become the president. No, if not that, I'm not in the opposition. Same as Matiangi. Regarding Gachagua already started. You know, and one thing I've learned with Wamunyoro is that I don't know whether he feels or he thinks that he's the best. Like, you know, that I'm the best mentality. Yes, it's good, it helps, but to some extent. There is a place or there is somewhere you can go and feel like, okay, in as much as maybe I'm the best, but let me give it a chance. Let me just give somebody a chance who can do. You know, you can use that your best your best part or your best character. Your best, that feeling that you're the best. You can use it to help somebody, and then change a lot of things. Because right now what we are looking for or what we want Kenyans is change. The only thing that we want is change. We want someone who will come and work for us Kenyans as we expect. Not someone who will come and start working with a lot of bitterness. Not someone who will come and work because he or she wants to revenge. You know, that is what is happening right now. William Samoei thought that the seat of a president is just like a CS or maybe like an MP. And then when he came in, he started using that position, that power to punish people. Like, oh, they did me this, I have to do for them this. You see, oh, Mara, they have got wealth, I have to acquire a lot of wealth as a president. I have to be considered as one of the richest guys in Africa. Yet we know very well that you can't, Ruto cannot reach the level of wealth that Uhuru's family has. Kenyatta's family has got a lot of wealth. That is a fact, and we can't deny that. Odinga's family has got a lot of wealth. It is only that they are gluttonous people, but Odinga's family has got a lot of wealth. I don't know what they want to do with all this wealth. I don't know. Yani we una mali na bado unatafuta njia ya kupata mali nyingine. Because you know what Raila has been doing. We can't say that Raila Odinga is doing something. He wants to protect his. You know, if we talk about protection, then we can talk about, you know, somebody like Alias Anjoho, the billions that he has. You know, he came into government because he wanted to protect what he has. Now that is what is called protection. I know that when I'm in government, nobody will come to question me. The AACC will not come and question. That was that. But Odinga's family, who will question him? Nobody will question him. They've acquired a lot of. Kenyatta's family, nobody will question. So that is the rate at which William Ruto also wanted to be. Like, I have to be amongst. When they're mentioning the wealthy people, I have to be there. So when I retire a wealthy person. You know, when you come to leadership with that mentality, you will not serve Kenyans. You will serve your own interest. So This opposition, if Gachagua wants to come to become the president with the mentality that I have to punish or I have to revenge for what they did for me, you will not work for Kenyans. If Kalonzo wants to come for the presidency with the mentality that I deserve it, then is not going to serve Kenyans. If Martha Karua wants to come to president with the mentality that I am a woman and I want to be the first woman to become the president, she will not serve Kenyans. But if Fred Matiangi also comes with mentality that I worked as a CS, so I can do what I did in the CS, I can bring change. Now that one, you have a mentality you can change. The main thing is change, and all these people, the only thing that they want is to take William Ruto home. It doesn't matter who becomes the president, but the main thing is Ruto must go home. So after Ruto is going home, what are we going to do next? Who is the perfect guy? Let me use that word. Who is the perfect guy that is coming to replace Ruto? All of us want him to go home because we are tired with him. But who is that perfect guy? Who is that perfect president that wants to come to replace him and do for us things that we Kenyans are expecting a president to do for us? If there is none, then there is a lot of work to be done. I saw Fred Matiangi talking to the people abroad, and it's like they've really endorsed Matiangi.
I would like to request you and appeal to you and persuade you that all of us, with the same spirit that you people have, should now focus on how we move forward. The other day I was in Atlanta speaking to fellow Kenyans there. I said, you know, when we hire people, and you more than anyone else knows this because you live in the US, we ask them for their CVs, we look at the track record, we look at what they have done, where they have been, and what has gone on there. Why are we actually having a debate about tribes in our country? We go to hospital. I'm not aware of anybody who was arrived at Nairobi hospital and looked at the board and said, it's a doctor from my tribe of duty today, so that I can be treated. You go in and you get a service. Government is supposed to provide services to you. I ask you, more than anyone else, you are the ones who are here in the US, who are exposed, who are in this environment. One of the things that you can do to help our people is to push through this same message, help that we are talking about here. Persuading our people to understand that where we are going to is not about ethnic communities, it's not about your surname, it's about a simple question. Can you or can you not do it? And then you can whether they can or they cannot do it.
And that is why I was talking about this. You know, if you can convince the people of diaspora that you are the change, that we're coming to bring change, and you can do perfect, you can do better, then it is easy now for the people of diaspora to trust you. And you know, the votes of diaspora also counts. The votes of diaspora really counts. Because we also have a lot of diaspora guys. We also have a lot of people in diaspora who are Kenyans who normally vote abroad. We have a lot of them. So after all guys, that is just my thought, and that is all I have for today. Let me also know what you think at the comment section concerning this opposition, because they are singing a lot of songs. Everybody wants to become the president. Everybody is saying blah blah blah. I am the best. I am the best. I am the best. There is going to be a lot of problems. Let me know what you think at the comment section. Until we meet again, I have been your host, Boniface Owino. Bingo.